Gérard Castan was born on March 15, 1966, in Montpellier, France, into a family that was deeply rooted in sports. His father, a former rugby player, and his mother, a recreational runner, nurtured Castan's athletic abilities from a young age. Growing up in a community where sports were celebrated, Castan's natural talent for running was evident early on. He was quick to take up athletics, joining a local track and field club at the age of 10. In his youth, Castan showed great promise, excelling in various sports such as basketball, football, and of course, athletics. However, it was running that truly captured his attention. By the time he was 14, Castan was already participating in local competitions, specializing in sprints. His coaches quickly recognized his potential in the 100 meters and 200 meters. In the early years, his times began to drop steadily, signaling his development as a future sprinting star. In his late teens, Castan's performances on the national stage began to garner attention. By 1984, at the age of 18, he had already secured multiple regional titles, and it was clear that he had the physical tools to compete at the highest level. His early success led him to the French national championships, where he earned his first top 3 finish in the senior category. This achievement marked the beginning of what would be a promising career in the world of sprinting. Breakthrough years and rapid ascent, 1988-1989. Gérard Castan's professional breakthrough came in 1988 when he began to make his mark on the French athletics scene. Having worked tirelessly to refine his technique and improve his sprinting times, Castan entered the year with a renewed sense of purpose. In the 1988 French National Championships, Castan made his first significant impact, finishing in second place in the 100 meters behind one of France's best-known sprinters of the time, Jean-Marc Bouchel. While he narrowly missed out on the national title, his second-place finish was a key milestone in his career. It signified that Castan was no longer just a promising sprinter, but one who could compete with the best in the country. 1988 also marked Castan's international debut. Competing at the European Athletics Championships in Budapest, Hungary, he made it to the semi-finals of the 100 meters, where he finished just outside of a qualifying spot for the final. Though he did not make it into the final, Castan's performance was considered a valuable experience. It demonstrated his ability to race at the highest levels and proved that he had the potential to become a major force in sprinting. Following his near miss at the European Championships, Castan's performances continued to improve in 1989. At the French National Championships that year, he won the 100 meters with a time of 10.14 seconds, claiming his first national title. This victory was a pivotal moment in his career, marking him as one of France's top sprinters. He also qualified for the World Athletics Championships in Rome, Italy, where he competed against some of the fastest men in the world. While he did not reach the finals in the 100 meters, his performance and continued improvement gave him the confidence that he belonged on the world stage. Peak years and international recognition, 1990-1991. By 1990, Gérard Castan had firmly established himself as one of the premier sprinters in France and Europe. His national success continued with another victory at the French National Championships, where he defended his 100 meters title with a personal best time of 10.08 seconds. This victory further cemented his reputation as a sprinter capable of competing at the top levels both nationally and internationally. Castan's international breakthrough came in 1990 at the European Athletics Championships in Split, Yugoslavia. Competing against a strong field of European sprinters, he made it to the final of the 100 meters, finishing in fifth place with a time of 10.15 seconds. While he did not win a medal, Castan's performance in the final was a significant achievement. It marked his arrival as one of Europe's fastest sprinters and signaled that he was capable of competing at the highest levels. In 1991, Castan's performances reached a new level. At the 1991 World Athletics Championships in Tokyo, Japan, he made it to the semi-finals of the 100 meters. This achievement placed him among the top sprinters in the world and was a testament to his rapid progress over the past few years. The competition in the 100 meters was fierce, with legendary sprinters such as Carl Lewis and Frankie Fredericks dominating the event. Despite not advancing to the final, Castan's run in the semi-finals was seen as a solid performance and a sign that he was now a serious contender in the global sprinting scene. Domestically, Castan remained a dominant force in French sprinting, securing several key victories in the 100 meters and 200 meters in the early 1990s. His victories in French competitions, coupled with his growing international success, solidified his position as one of the best sprinters in the world. Main achievements: Gérard Castan's career from 1988 to 1992 was marked by several key achievements, both domestically and internationally. His success in these years positioned him as one of France's premier sprinters of the late 1980s and early 1990s. Some of his most notable accomplishments include 1988 French National Championships. Finished second in the 100 meters, signaling his emergence as a top-level sprinter. 1988 European Athletics Championships, Budapest. Reached the semi-finals of the 100 meters, gaining valuable international experience. 1989 French National Championships. Won his first French national title in the 100 meters, with a time of 10.14 seconds. 1990 European Athletics Championships, Split. Reached the final of the 100 meters, finishing in 5th place and solidifying his place as one of Europe's best sprinters. 1990 French National Championships, defended his 100 meters title with a personal best time of 10.08 seconds. 1991 World Athletics Championships, Tokyo. Reached the semi-finals of the 100 meters, placing himself among the world's top sprinters. 1991 French National Championships. Continued to dominate domestically, winning multiple sprinting titles. These achievements reflect Castan's progression from a promising national sprinter to a well-respected athlete on the international stage. His performances at major championships, coupled with his consistent success in French competitions, helped him build a legacy as one of the top French sprinters of the era. Challenges and setbacks. 1992. As the 1992 season began, Gérard Castan was considered one of the top sprinters in the world. However, the year brought new challenges. In the lead-up to the 1992 Summer Olympics in Barcelona, Castan began to experience recurring injuries, particularly to his hamstrings, which had been a lingering concern throughout his career. These injuries forced him to miss some key competitions and limited his ability to prepare for the Olympics. Despite his injuries, Castan fought to regain his fitness in time for the Barcelona Games. In the 100 meters at the 1992 Olympics, he managed to qualify for the semi-finals. But the physical toll of the injuries was evident. He finished in a disappointing 7th place in his semi-final heat, failing to advance to the final. While it was a setback, Castan's performance in Barcelona was a reflection of the physical struggles he had endured leading up to the competition. Following the Olympics, Castan made the decision to take a step back from the intense training required for sprinting at the elite level. His injuries had taken a significant toll on his body, and it became clear that continuing at the same level of competition would not be sustainable. Retirement and final years. In the years following the 1992 Olympics, Gérard Castan made the difficult decision to retire from competitive athletics. While still in his late 20s, his injuries and the toll of years of intense competition led him to step away from the sport. Castan's retirement marked the end of a promising career that had seen him rise from a national contender to a respected figure in international sprinting. After retiring, Castan transitioned into coaching and mentoring young sprinters. He shared his wealth of knowledge and experience with the next generation of athletes, helping to shape the careers of several future French sprinting stars. Castan also remained involved in athletics administration, contributing to the development of the sport at the grassroots level.